Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in. We're talking to Pisces. Welcome in, Pisces. Swim on in here. Remember, not everything is going to resonate. Take what doesn't, leave the rest. And also, let's remember to let tarot help you, help yourself. That's just a great piece of information to have in mind when you're listening to tarot. How does it help you help you? Okay? And thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. The energy is all over the place. It's just all over the place. There's like sadness and chaos and quick energy and then stumbling up energy. It's just a grab bag of different things going on at the moment. Okay, King of Cups here. Out of focus. Things are out of focus. Like this area right here, I don't know why it looks like a dream. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like there's water here or something. Water for our fish. Okay, King of Cups. This is a good sign, however, because this would be very balanced energy. Balanced emotion. The Chariot. The High Priestess. Yeah, I like what's coming out here, okay? Because now we're talking about fast energy and we're talking about intuitive energy. Much more grounding than what I'm kind of feeling is coming out. So that's good. Maybe your surrounding energy is chaos, but you're staying grounded and you're taking each step. Five of Pentacles. Taking each step as it comes. But there's some lack around you. I don't think this is you. Or this was the energy, then you found help, now you're grounded. You're helping somebody else to be grounded, maybe. The Lovers. Choices. You're helping somebody to make some good choices here. Things out of focus. Lack. Move fast. That could be that fast, irritating energy I was feeling. Like things coming at you. But I feel like you're handling it. You're very grounded. And you're just putting it into perspective. This Three of Swords. It does have something to do with some sort of disappointment here. I also feel like I'm in a sauna. It's like really humid. Wow. Okay. 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, the Death card, the Empress, the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups. I'm going to take all of these, even though I think they kind of fell. But this is the energy. It's like, bleh. All right. So let's look at this. It's like energy that isn't coming out organized. It's kind of all over the place, has lots of elements to it. Or somebody wants to get to the point and they don't know how to, and they've been holding back, and then all of a sudden it's just like, bleh, it just bursts out of them. But you're just like skating by. I say like nothing's touching you. You're living your best life. You've invested in yourself. Wow. You've turned the tables so that you are very abundant, a leader. Wow. I don't see any of this kind of wacky energy touching you at all. Your future, you made sure, was not going to be this, is not this, is moving away from this. I think you're helping where you can, but you have cut cords, you've cut ties. Wow. This could be someone younger you're dealing with. You're in a group that you admired that now admires you. You admired them, didn't think you were going to get to that some sort of level, and now you are among the leaders there. And in your element, everything I feel is like really swift for you, just happens easily and very admired. You're very happy in this role. personally or professionally. You've used a lot of your crown chakra here. So you've done a lot of work there. And that has helped you to skip some levels even, I'm hearing, or get to a certain level. Queen of Pentacles. Very grounded. Very grounded energy. This is unclear. Look how it's so blurry. This is never blurry. I don't know what's happening. I think one other time this happened, and I didn't understand that at the time either. Why is the message blurry? Someone wants you to see the message blurry. They don't even realize. They're so far removed from what you're actually doing that they don't even realize you're not being affected by anything. This is all great what's happening to you here. And you're nurturing others. So not only are you thriving, but you're helping others to thrive as well. So whatever's going on here that's some sort of an illusion or a blur, whoever's doing that, or whatever the situation is totally unaware of how effective you're being at the moment. 8 of Swords. Trying to hold you back. No, I don't see you're held back. Maybe someone has wished that for you. Maybe some situation thought that was going to be the case for you. Absolutely not. Like, it's something about this energy is that they're biting at your heels or they're biting on you. Something. They're really irritating. They're part of that irritating energy I felt. Trying to keep you off your game. You're not even paying any attention to them. They are so unaware they don't even know they're held back in this whole scenario. Not you. You're so far ahead. I think they're looking back to say, yeah, they're lagging behind, or they fell for this or that. And they are looking behind them, waiting for you to come along. And they don't even realize that you're 100, 200 miles ahead on the course. You're like days ahead of them. 9 of Wands here. That's for somebody. I'm getting that very strongly. Yeah, definitely irritating energy. Wanting to be irritating and in your hair, in your business. They're trying to drain you, or they were. I don't see that they're successful. I don't see that they're like a gnat. I don't even think you paid any attention to them. 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. It's in the reverse. 8 of Wands. It's in the reverse. 6 of Wands. Yeah, something's hoping for something to slow up here for you and not be successful. But again, they don't realize that they're just days ahead of reality here, and it's already been successful for you. They're so out of the picture, they just don't even know what's going on with you. And they think their fingers on the pulse of what is you. The Wheel of Fortune, don't even worry about this. You haven't, don't. I'll ask Spirit why it's even being brought up. Because good fortune is on your side. The wheel is turned. Good things are happening for you. Why are we even talking about the Spirit? Page of Pentacles. An offer is coming. A good offer, good news is coming. How is this related? The 5 of Swords sideways. Because maybe you've worked on yourself, or, if you were competitive in any way in your life, you've seen that isn't where it's at. That the winner doesn't take all. The winner's just standing alone by themselves. Some sort of energy like that. It's a reflecting back on what you've learned, or what you've decided to not be in your energy anymore, or not be a part of your life. The world is out here closing out cycles. Yeah. You're traveling. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and there's an end to some deceit here. And I am getting it's like more a deceiving yourself. Like you thought you were doing yourself a favor by being the last one standing and being competitive. And maybe you are in a competitive field, but I feel like you somehow got away from this energy, and then it really started to work for you. In a competitive field, you just started like working on self, and I want to achieve my own personal goals. You forgot about everybody else, and then you just skyrocketed to the top. Whereas if you would have stayed in the mode of compete, and keeping track of other people's data as compared to yours, and doing that comparison trick, which really is a trick. We need to stay in our own lane and run our own races, but you wouldn't have been as successful as just focusing on self and wanting to do well for yourself, pushing yourself, as well as wishing others well, and sincerely wishing others well. Queen of Swords here. It's some sort of strategy you changed up, and you eliminated what didn't serve you anymore, and that was some sort of competitive energy here. Somebody's still in a competitive mode with you, but like I said, they haven't figured out that you're A, no longer playing, and B, you've surpassed them, so you're so far in advance of what they're even thinking. Okay, Knight of Pentacles and Justice. Yeah. You are going at something very steady now. You're very sure of yourself. It feels like, yeah, I finally found my mode of operation that I feel really comfortable in. And before it was that scattered energy, or that was swirling around you, and it made you feel a little scattered too. But now I feel like you're very grounded. You know what you want. You're going after it. And it's like a solo journey. It looks like a lot of benefits for both you and others that you help here. But a solo, more private, healed, but successful journey. King of Pentacles. Successful journey. And you're the king, and you're the leader. And I think you're just surrounded with maybe a different career situation. I see you with new people now. There's a lot to celebrate here. And I'm getting, particularly for your personal life, like your family is really happy to have you back, or have you back in a capacity that they remembered. Maybe when you were competitive, you were also really anxious, or there was some anxiety that you'd bring back to the home. You weren't your happy, usual self when you were in that competitive mode. There was a lot of juggling and that energy, that chaotic energy I felt initially. But now I feel like this new prosperous beginning has been not only prosperous, but has brought you a lot of happiness, this new style you're taking on, and it's more authentic to you for sure. Okay. Yeah, it's like a liberation of this competitive energy has done you a world of good. Let's grab a charm. And so I think we're hearing about this now, since we asked, because it's a nod to Spirit being involved in your life, or Spirit saying in turn, good job. You've jumped some sort of timeline here. You've jumped some sort of level, 2 and 3 levels very quickly by this kind of lesson that you've learned. And they're acknowledging that. Here's the bone, the dog bone. Loyalty is what I see there. Loyalty to yourself. You don't need to be competing with other people. Just focus on self and what you're capable of, and push yourself for yourself. Infinity. I feel like you have talents, abundant talents. You've always been talented. There's an infinity of talent that you have, and always have had. And now, with a focus more on you and what you're doing, it's even more so. The kickback there. Before, when you were kind of spreading it out and getting kind of competitive, it wasn't a focus on you so much and what you were doing, and so there was less effectiveness there and less abundance. But now I think you've got a good thing going here. Here's the seahorse. This can be a lot of masculine and feminine energy and a good blend. And certainly we're talking about that. You found a good blend for yourself. And the starfish is about regeneration. So I feel like absolutely that's taken place too. You've just kind of regenerated yourself into something, rebuilt yourself, if you will. The $6 million man, Wonder Woman here. Whatever you're doing, it's really worked out well for you. And I think you would say so as well. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling good on the inside. I'm looking good on the outside as well. Something like that. Why is your oracle here? Knowing you're wise. It'll be different for everybody, but I think that was the catalyst for getting you going on this new path. What are my motivations? Am I doing something right here with the way I'm living and the style in which I'm living? And you made some changes where you found necessary. That card talks about knowing your motivations. Any more oracles here? I'll grab another deck. It sort of feels like a new life. I feel like what you're doing is very similar to an industry you know well, but you're approaching it differently, and it is a new you approaching it. Earth sign, you could be involved with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay. This can also be the grounding. Earth signs are very grounded, and we did talk about that. That when this chaotic energy is swirling around you, like I feel like Wall Street or something, where it's a really competitive field and dog eat dog type environment. But you, maybe if you were participating in that, again, you've gone to a more grounded state, and that's helped you immensely. So the Earth sign could just be a nod to the grounded state. Intimacy. This is sexual chemistry and reminiscing. Well, what are we talking about there? Out of the blue. Maybe you've met somebody here with your new style. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. Okay, it's very possible that this new style has attracted somebody, and they're going to be very interested in telling you something about their feelings towards you. Intuition. And you may know exactly who it is. Of course, you got the High Priestess early on in this read. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. I don't think it's so much that. I think it could be a nod to this maybe last minute love tangent we're going on here. And I feel like with the High Priestess that you got early on, you are very highly intuitive. So you have a sense that this is coming down the pike, or who's going to or wants to approach you, who's going to approach you, who you feel like is trying to approach you. Distance, you and your partner may be at a physical or emotional distance. And narcissist, someone's too full of themselves. I think this narcissist is who's chasing after you. They don't even realize they're chasing after you, though. They think that they're ahead of you. So also delusional. And distance. You've put a lot of distance between you and that style of person, and maybe specifically someone who's like that. But also, this love interest could be at a distance from you. But again, I feel like whoever this is, their interest in you. They just haven't expressed it, but you just intuitively know they're going to come forward, and you know who they are. Or you have an inkling. Okay. Let's grab an angel wish. Let's do some dice. I haven't done dice in a while, and that used to be pretty popular. Or when I've done it, it's been popular. Okay, so let's see. Maze. I'm seeing a maze. Okay. Yeah, that energy wanted you to be in a maze, in a haze. Haze is here. This little area is, for some reason, hazy. See clearly. Spirit is saying you saw clearly, or continue to see clearly. Hate is here too. Don't like to see that, but it's reality. Yeah, someone is upset with you. The name Sue is here. They're upset with themselves, really, but they're deciding to place the blame on you so they don't have to look at self. Aunt is here. We is here. There's a good vibe with the we. Whoever you're with now, whatever new groups you've established here, I feel like that's a really good we. That's a really good tribe for you. Forlorn. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, certainly someone's forlorn about your situation, leaving them in the dust, leaving them behind. Net, somebody wanted you to get trapped in a net. in their net. That's that person that's just not even aware of that. They're throwing their net over here in this lake, and you're like 10 lakes over. Yes. Yes to a question you may be answering. Zen. Yes, stay zen. That's a good message for all of us. And you are, because that's what got you out of this swirling, odd, all over the place energy that had many facets to it, is you stayed grounded and you stay zen. And that made the difference for you. So that is your message this week, Pisces. I hope you like this message. I hope you like this channel. Please do like, share, subscribe if that is the case. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.